What is the best roofing project management software in 2026? AccuLynx is my overall pick for most roofing contractors because its project tools are already shaped around roofing production. JobNimbus wins for flexible sales and production boards. Dataforma wins for commercial roofing service, inspections, and long-term roof history. Procore wins for large construction project controls. This comparison starts after the customer signs, because that is where project management promises either turn into a clean production handoff or another spreadsheet. What does roofing project management software do? It turns a sold roof into controlled work. Your production team should receive the scope, measurement, selected option, contract, deposit, photos, permits, material plan, crew requirements, schedule, customer commitments, and margin target without reconstructing the sale. Then the software should track labels, deliveries, changes, field proof, actual costs, closeout documents, final billing, and the difference between what the estimator expected and what the job actually required. Which roofing project management software is best for production? AccuLynx wins this section. AccuLynx describes a digital job file, live activity feed, production calendar, labor manager, crew scheduling, automatic notifications, measurements, estimates, documents, photos, job costing, and direct material ordering to major suppliers. So for example, when a signed roof moves into production, the office can keep the approved scope, order, delivery, crew, and job progress around the same roofing record. For me personally, the AccuLynx test would be a delivery delay followed by a crew reassignment. Make the vendor change the calendar, notify the correct people, preserve the material status, and show what the subcontractor can see on mobile. If your company wants a process already organized around roofing production, AccuLynx wins. Which roofing project management software has the best workflow boards? JobNimbus wins this section. JobNimbus supports sales and production boards, tasks, automations, work orders, budgets, supplier tools, crews, and subcontractor access. That makes it a strong fit for a contractor who thinks in visible stages and wants to shape those stages around the way the company already sells and builds roofs. The JobNimbus demo should start with a signed retail job and then introduce hidden decking. Move the job to the correct stage, create the work and documentation, update the budget, notify the right people, and keep the subcontractor away from private financial data. JobNimbus gives you more board flexibility than a rigid production template, so JobNimbus wins workflow boards. Which roofing project management software is best for commercial service and maintenance? Dataforma wins this section. Dataforma's roofing pages describe customer records, project management, scheduling, service dispatch, workforce management, documents, reporting, invoicing, and mobile access. Its support material also exposes rooftop maintenance, deficiency, plotting, service tickets, production work, AIA billing topics. That makes Dataforma especially relevant when a commercial roofer must preserve the history of several buildings and roof sections instead of managing only one replacement project. For example, take one property with 5 buildings, create an inspection, record efficiencies by roof area, produce repair recommendations, dispatch an emergency leak call, and reopen the history 6 months later. If service, maintenance, and inspection history create the next project, Dataforma wins. Which roofing project management software is best for large construction projects? Procore wins this section. Procore belongs in the evaluation when your roofing package needs formal drawing control, requests for information, submittals, contracts, change management, daily logs, and collaboration across the owner, general contractor, subcontractors, and the sign team. That is a different job from moving a retail replacement through a roofing production board. But I want to be straight with you, Procore can be more system than a residential roofer needs. But if you're working on a hospital, distribution center, school, or a large new construction project where the general contractor controls the process, those formal records matter. For large construction controls, Procore wins. Roofing project management software should track job costs while the work is moving. AccuLynx documents roofing-specific financial tracking, supplier costs, commissions, and job costing. JobNimbus documents budgets that compare projected and actual costs. Dataforma connects work, expenses, payroll-related information, estimates, and invoices across its commercial workflow. Procore supports cost and change control for formal construction projects. The product should not wait until closeout to reveal the variance. Labor, materials, change orders, and subcontractors costs need to be recorded while the job is moving. AccuLynx wins job costing for a typical roofing production company. But on roofing project management software pricing in 2026, AccuLynx publishes Essential at $250 a month, while Pro and Elite require a quote. JobNimbus publishes plan limits but requires a sale quote for the dollar amount. Dataforma and Procore also require scoped pricing. So compare the real annual cost for your users: modules, onboarding, data migration, supplier connections, and support. AccuLynx gives the clearest published entry price in this group, but the best value still depends on the workflow it replaces. How should you compare roofing project management software? Use one signed job and deliberately create a delivery delay, a crew reassignment, and hidden decking work. Ask every vendor to update the schedule, notify the right people, document the change, revise materials, capture field proof, update actual cost, and produce the final invoice. Then, test a commercial service call and one formal construction change. A polished dashboard is irrelevant if the handoff breaks in the field. So, here's my final verdict. Choose AccuLynx for the best overall roofing production workflow. JobNimbus for flexible boards and a conventional sales to production process. Dataforma for commercial roof service, inspections, and portfolio history. Then choose Procore for large construction project controls. For most roofing contractors, AccuLynx is my overall winner. For a commercial service contractor, Dataforma may be the better fit. Make the handoff visible, measurable, and repeatable. Be safe out there, and I'll see you in the next one.